So I'm testing out some live streaming with YouTube. What's up? JR Noble here. And I've been playing around with Serum because I got this Serum synth in the last few weeks. And so I've been messing around with some sound design with it. And I figured I'd shoot a live video so I could test out the audio and see how this stuff sounds. Also to test the waters with doing live streaming on YouTube. I've tested it out on Facebook and now I want to play around with doing it on Facebook. So here I am, and welcome to my live stream. So what I've got for you right now is I'm going to keep this fairly short just because I'm playing around with this and I'd like to listen to see how it sounds. So I've got some basic stuff going on here, but this is Serum and some stuff I've been doing inside of here with creating synths. All right. If you're not familiar with this, which I'm sure you are by now, if you read the headline, you're probably pretty familiar with Serum, especially if you're into electronic music at all. But using this interface can be kind of confusing if you're not too familiar with synthesis. But we got a couple oscillators here, sub out, noise, if we wanted to add that in there. But I've been playing around with creating Plucks and leads in this. I've created a few other synths and presets in here. And I'll be making those available on my site soon once I get a good sound pack put together. But I've got some different things that I've been working with here. And there's some really cool stuff you can do with this. And the modulation and the envelopes and assigning those things to different parameters can create some really, really interesting sounds. What I'll do is really quickly just create a new track and just put a basic Serum on there. Start from. Oh, there we go. Lost my audio for a second. All right, so I'm creating a new track here. And this is the one that I just made today, Metal Balls. Just sounds like metal balls when you squeeze some metal balls in your hand. If you've ever played around with those Chinese balls, yeah, this is going south. But you'll see what I mean whenever you hear it. So this one sounds like this. I'll just play this for you. So this one is pretty cool. It's let me get this guy right here. So I'm able to get that like kind of boingy sound out of this. And one way to do that is adding modulation to the wavetable position. So if you're not familiar with what that is, I'll show you in 1 sec. So I'm going to go back to load an initial preset. And on this oscillator here, cool. So we've got this one, and we can choose some type of wavetable. I've been playing around with some of these spectral ones. Bode Metal is that one that you just heard, but it sounds like that. So it's sounds kind of plain Jane when you have it just like that. So what we'll do is we'll make it into a pluck by having a really short decay. No release, no sustain. Cool. So now we have a bit of a pluck going on. And then we can take, we'll do envelope 2 this time. And we'll put that on there. And so it's not jumping up super quick. We'll make a slower attack. Cool. So now it's moving around a bit. And we can have it go up and then back down. So with a slower of an attack and a short decay, gets a more of a bouncy kind of vibe. And then we can actually use this sync option here, and this will make it kind of, this waveform kind of come in and out. That's the way I look at it, is it kind of scrunches it up. And we can apply this envelope to that too. And then if I make this a little bit smaller so it's not making it go so far, it gets a little bit of a boingy sound. And that's kind of what I've been playing with the wavetable positions and getting these kind of springy sounds with the plucks. So then, you can add another oscillator and we can get some different sounds going on with that. All right, so I'm gonna keep it short, but that's just a really short kind of video on what I've been playing around with Serum with creating these pluck sounds that I'm using and getting them to sound uh, different, right? So I'll show you another one that I've got, and I don't want to save that. So just to show you a couple other ones. So Plucks, Plump Plucks, this is a cool one. So this one's modulating the wavetable position a little bit. And I've got, let's see, another one is this Squishy Panda, which is kind of cool. So again, modulating wavetable position and adding another oscillator. So add some cool kind of sounds to it. So again, it's just creating these short. That one's a little bit fatter, a little bit rounder, but that's using Serum and how you can create some short, plucky sounds and making use of those, making use of the envelope, right? Envelope on the wavetable position, and in a couple of these, I've been playing around with adding it onto this sync option here, or this other modulation source, right? So we've got this guy right here, and adding those envelopes in there and creating these kind of unique sounds. So that's what I've been playing around with, and yeah, so I'll be putting those out soon. As soon as I get more sounds and more presets made, then I'll be making those available. All right. So if you like this video, uh, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing more of these. I'm just playing around with the live feature of this and seeing how it sounds and all that stuff. And if it sounds good and you enjoy it, then I'll keep doing the live stuff. Not, I'll probably end up just recording some videos and editing them and putting them back up here anyways. All right. So that's a really quick tidbit on Serum. I know it's not super in depth, but hopefully you got a little bit out of that. And I will see you again soon. All right. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, follow for more videos that are coming up. All right. Talk to you soon.